From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Stephen Nehrenz.
4:46 is our time on this early Tuesday morning. Good morning, everyone. If you're already up with us, we appreciate it. If you're getting a very early jump start of the day, planning some travel, folks that are headed to the airport here early this morning as we take a look over at Tulsa International Airport. Smooth sailing so far. Not too many delays as of yet. Of course, this early on, we usually don't have too many. We'll talk about those travel conditions here in more detail in just a second. If you're headed out of state, if you're headed staying here close to home, the weather will not be too impactful for your travel, thankfully. The only thing you have to deal with this morning, those pretty gusty winds. Temperatures are in the upper 40s, but north winds have been strong overnight. They're still pretty steady this morning. Stiff north wind, gusting 15 to 25 miles per hour, occasionally higher than that. We're going to have pretty much this typical wind condition, this wind condition that we have right now will stick with us pretty much throughout the day today. This morning, this afternoon, finally settling down later this evening. So you will want the coat or the jacket out the door. And it's another day where temperatures will not warm up very much. 40s to start this morning with wind chills in the upper 30s. Highs this afternoon in the low 50s. Even as we break out some occasional sunshine, just not going to warm up very much today. All right, back to those travel conditions. I mentioned this briefly a minute ago. As far as flights today, the ones most likely to be impacted as far as those major hubs, going to be along the eastern United States from Atlanta to Charlotte up towards New York City, Washington, D.C. That's the same storm system that swept through here Sunday and Monday. Will continue to produce rainy, stormy conditions across the eastern United States. The rest of the country in pretty good shape. Some snow in the northern Great Lakes, but overall, it's kind of the eastern portions of the country that have impactful weather today. Tomorrow, Wednesday, obviously a huge travel day. Most of the country is going to be in pretty good shape. Some of that rainstorm activity will be pushing off the East Coast, and most other areas relatively calm. Thanksgiving Thursday, some snow up in the northern Rockies, but other than that, once again, from a travel standpoint, weather doesn't look all that bad. And on Black Friday, there will be some impacts in spots. Again, some snow in the Rockies, another front approaching us. But overall, the good news from Wednesday, Thursday, into Friday for travel and for flights specifically is that there's no major, like, super disruptive storm systems showing up across the country, which is certainly helpful. Now over the weekend, by Saturday and Sunday, that may start to change a little bit. Back to today, highs in the low 50s. There may actually be some spots up around Veneta, Miami Grove. I've got you at 51 for your high. Wouldn't shock me if you get stuck in the upper 40s today because the cloud cover will stay pretty thick in your area. Tomorrow morning, winds will settle down. We'll be in the mid to upper 20s near north of Tulsa, low 30s to the south. So tomorrow's going to be a colder start but less wind. Highs tomorrow, still going to be on the chilly side of things, but tomorrow's going to come with sunshine and a lot less wind. So it'll feel a lot better on Wednesday than it will today with the sunshine returning and the lack of wind. So again, if you're going to be traveling here kind of across the state or regionally tomorrow, it's overall looking good. And as we take a look at the 7-day forecast and look for that Thanksgiving forecast, I know everyone wants to know the latest on that. No real changes here. It'll be around freezing Thanksgiving morning. Highs upper 50s, pushing 60 Thanksgiving afternoon. Will depend on the sunshine. If we have a little more cloud cover, that may hold us in the upper 50s, but really those temperatures for Thanksgiving are pretty close to normal for this time of year, so it's looking like really good weather overall for the holiday. Friday, another cold front starts to nudge its way into the area, and we may have a chance for a few showers showing up by the end of the weekend, Saturday night into Sunday.